I'm going to talk about 6 things na kailangan mong malaman bago ka mag-start sa iyong investing journey. So, ready ka na ba? Okay, so let's start. So, number 1, syempre kailangan mo munang alamin kung ano nga ba ang stock market and how does it work. So, isipin mo na lang na ang stock market ay para siyang malaking digital marketplace gaya ng Amazon or Lazada or Shopee sa local. Instead of buying and selling products, so you're buying and selling stock. In the stock market, so pwede kang bumili ng maski anong company na gusto mong bilhin. So, hindi mo kailangan maging expert or maging economist para ka makapag-invest. Ang stocks ay fractional pieces of ownership in real companies. So, ang mangyayari when you buy a company stock, so you're buying a small piece of that company. So, ang tawag doon ay share. So, for example, if you buy Meralco or PLDT stock, so you become a part owner of that company. Next, number 2, so kailangan alamin mo rin ang iyong investment goal. So, ito ba ay para sa iyong retirement, para sa iyong kids' college education, or gusto mong yumaman at gusto mong palaguin na ang pera mo? So, once na na-identify mo ang iyong investment goal, kailangan mo ring identify yung investment time horizon mo. Kung halimbawa gusto mong ma-achieve yung goal mo within 3 years, so pwede mo siyang makategorize as a short-term goal. And then, yung halimbawa 3 to 5 years, so gusto mong mag-ipon ng down payment for condo or house na gusto mong bilhin. Pwede mo siyang i-classify as midterm goal. At yung long-term goal naman ay yung mga 5 years away. So, gaya ng saving for your kids' tuition for college or for retirement. So, gusto mong yumaman, syempre yun. So, kailangan mga more than 5 years away ka mag-invest. So, ngayon, pag mag-invest ka sa stock market, it should be aligned with your financial plan. Number 4, so kailangan mo ding alamin ang iyong risk profile. Kung conservative investor ka, syempre hindi ka willing mag-accept ng mataas na volatility sa yung investment portfolio. So, doon ka sa mga low-risk investment gaya ng money market, time deposit. Fixed rate siya, hindi siya volatile. Pero, yun nga lang, mas mababa ang return. Kung moderate investor ka, so, pwede ka ma-accept ng risk. Siguro 50% sa mga dividend stocks or investing in blue chip companies. Tapos yung 50% siguro more sa mga low risk na investments gaya ng time deposit, bonds, money market, kaya mutual fund pwede rin. So pwede kang maging aggressive investor pag ikaw ay bata ka pa at marami ka pang time na makabawi. For example, naging worthless yung binili mong stock. So kailangan mo ring alamin ang difference ng investing and trading. So, ang masasabi ko lang, ang trading hindi siya reliable way to make money in stocks. So, hindi siya gaya ng investing. Kasi ang trading ay short term. So, in and out ka sa market. So, in just a few days, a few minutes, or maybe even just a few seconds. Pag trader ka, magre-rely ka sa technical analysis. So, ito yung may mga chart patterns and technical indicators. So, pag-aaralan mo yan para ma-predict mo kung saan papunta yung presyo. Pero, syempre, hindi siya ganun talaga ka-reliable. So, otherwise, marami nang yayaman sa pag-trade. A lot of people want to get into trading. Iniisip nila na mas madali kang kumita ng pera sa trading. But in reality, it's actually hard. Sobrang nakaka-stress. With investing, so you're holding on to stocks for a long time because it takes a while for the companies to give you the maximum profit. You need to know fundamental analysis. Instead of looking at price chart and doing technical analysis, so sa fundamental analysis naman, i-analyze mo yung company as an operating business. So, titignan mo yung annual reports, financial reports, tapos para ma-assess mo how good the company is. Always think long-term because the key to successful investing is keeping a long-term perspective. So, ang gawin mo lang, mag-invest ka lang regularly and it will pay off in the long term. Tandaan nito na pag nag-uumpisa ka pa lang, mag-invest ka muna sa small amount of money. So, wag ka muna mag-all in. So, siguro mag-try ka muna 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and then do it regularly. So, isa pang tandaan mo, mag-invest ka lang ng amount of money na hindi mo muna kakailanganin. Number 6, know where to find company information. For publicly listed companies in the Philippines, you can find company information sa Philippine Stock Exchange portal. So, ilalagay ko sa description box. Ganito yung makikita mo. Halimbawa, ito, gusto mo i-search yung financial report, tapos itatype mo lang yung company name. Tapos masusearch mo na. Ayan, kung ready ka na mag-invest, pwede ka na mag-open ng online trading account. Okay, so if you find this video helpful, so pa-like and share na lang, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.